Hey fellow Game Rockers and Game Rockettes, JROCK here with another episode of my video game pickups, number 9. And it's come a little sooner than I thought. I thought it would be like a monthly thing. In my last pickup video I mentioned that. But I just seem to stumble upon really good games at great prices. So I have a lot of stuff here to go over that I got this week. Starting off with, like I said in my previous episode, got the Atari 2600, and I've been on the lookout for some games, and I came across a great lot for a great price for only like a couple bucks a cart. So I have a whole crap load of Atari games here. Let me grab them. I have 17 Atari games to add to my collection. So I'll start here. Now, I don't know too much about Atari games. I know the staple ones that I grew up with, but there's a lot of games that I haven't played, so there's a lot of these that I'm unfamiliar with. It's unfamiliar territory, and I look forward to trying them out. So, Adventure, Battlezone, Berserk, Casino, which I believe has blackjack on it. I know for certain, I think. Circus, Atari. Boo! Haunted House. Indy 500. Maze Craze, a game of cops and robbers. You gotta like the old artwork on these. And might I add that all the games that I got here have pretty good labels. Outlaw. Of course, everybody's favorite. Everybody knows Pac-Man. This is the one label that wasn't that great, and it's the label's in good shape. Like, it's all intact. It's Pressure Cooker by Activision, and it has the bleed through of the adhesive problem. You'll see there. It looks all greasy. Greasy. So yeah, it's hard to find these games in perfect shape. So this is good enough, I think. Like, what? They're over 30 years old. What great condition do I hope to find these in? Like, this is good enough. So, Pressure Cooker. Super Breakout. Ooh, Sword Quest Fire World. I can add that in with my Sword Quest Earth World. Now, I just need to find Water World, because that's the rare one. Towering Inferno. Vanguard. Always see copies of that around. Video Checkers. Sure, I'll mess with some checkers. I enjoy checkers. And Warlords, finally. Rounding out the list of Atari games. Let's see if I can pick all these up. Atari games. Look at all these. Gotta find somewhere for them to go on the shelf. That's my biggest problem. Not too big of a problem, really. First world problems. Okay, so moving on chronologically, as I am known to do in these pickup videos. Let me just take a drink of my beverage. Next chronologically is Shadow of the Beast 2 by Electronic Arts for the Sega Genesis. Complete in box. I got this from my buddy Matt Fox. He ended up getting doubles of it because he's a crazy collector. And sometimes us crazy collectors, we end up with doubles because we don't double check what we have. So he He cut me a deal on this. So this is Shadow of the Beast 2. It has 8 megs of ultra compression memory, adrenaline pumping arcade challenge, multi-screen action with parallax scrolling, countless mind-numbing puzzles, and graphics you'd expect from Psygnosis, which is the company that made this game. So I don't know that company, I don't know what to expect, but I guess the graphics are what you would expect from them. So this game kind of looks kind of dark, sort of like in a Super Ghouls and Ghosts sort of way. So I'm intrigued in this, to say the least. So another complete in box for my Jennies. They take up the most space here. I have my spot ready for that. Alright, moving on to PlayStation 2. And here's a game that's been on my radar a while, and I've just been on the lookout for it for a couple of years for a good price, actually, and put it in my crosshairs, and that is Chaos Legion. This is a great hack and slash game. It says on the back, if you love Devil May Cry, you'll love Chaos Legion. It's made by Capcom, trusted name in gaming, and this is like a hack and slash, and you are able to summon like monsters, and like they are your Chaos Legion. You can command legions of monsters and stuff, so it's a pretty cool game. I recommended this to Buried on Mars, who's going to be doing hack and slash videos on his channel, and yeah, you should review this. It's a good hack and slash. And then, last thing I got on PS2 is Star Trek Shattered Universe. Complete. That's the only way I get my disc games, is complete, unless it's like a super rare game that I get at a decent price that people don't know what it is, I guess, which hasn't happened yet, but I get my games complete. And so yeah, this is Star Trek Shattered Universe. It is going towards my Star Trek video game collection, and this is more of a dog fighting game. A lot of the Star Trek games are like simulation type games and real-time strategy. This one is like a dog fighting game, so I'm interested to try it out and see what it's all about. Okay, moving on. I got one GameCube game, and that is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Big Final Fantasy fan, and trying to get them all for my collection. Every Final Fantasy game. Right, moving on to the Nintendo Wii. I have one game for the Wii, and that is Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. And this made me realize that I have never played an Indiana Jones game. I never have. I was aware of the Infernal Machine on the PC and everything, and like there was Super Nintendo games. I never had those, and I never played an Indiana Jones game. So this will be my first Indiana Jones game with the Wiimote, so I can use the whip. See, grab your whip. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my whip and play Indiana Jones eventually. Okay, now we're on to Xbox 360 stuff here. And for a couple of bucks, I picked up this Xbox Live Arcade disc, and it has Pac-Man Championship Edition, which is pretty cool. That on arcade right now is going for like they're selling that for a few bucks. So right there, I got my money's worth for that. It might be $5 to $10 for Pac-Man Championship Edition, and it's on this disc. And also Uno, what's this one? Boom Boom Rocket, Luxor 2, and Feeding Frenzy, which I've actually played a little bit of, and it's a very addictive little game. Pretty easy pick up and play. Not too much to it. You're a fish eating smaller fish until you get bigger, and then you can eat bigger fish, and it's just a whole lot of fun. So for $2, this is a good collection. And then the last bit that I have to show you here is actually a lot that I bought from somebody, and I lucked out hard. Somebody was looking for some quick cash, so I made him an offer on this grouping of stuff, and I think I made out pretty well. I'm happy with my deal, and that is I got a 4 games here, plus a very special item, which I will save till last. So, first game here that I want to talk about is Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. Now, this is a little bit of a hard game to find. Family Guy is pretty popular, and I guess people are holding onto their copies of this. I don't know, you don't come across it too often. And when you do, you see it like, it's over like 20 bucks. Okay, let me just say before I finish, okay, that this grouping of stuff that I talked about that I'm showing you now, these games here and the special item, I got for $40. So for these 4 games, plus this special item, $40. Great deal. Especially when you see what the last item is. So yeah, Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. Played a little bit of this with my wife co-op. You can play the story mode co-op, and it's much like Borderlands, except it doesn't have the same satisfying shooting feel. So, but it's pretty funny so far. We enjoy that humor, so it's a good playthrough experience for the two of us. Then I got Lego Marvel Superheroes. Big fan of the Lego games. I started with Lego Star Wars, and my interest in the series has grown since then. Lego Batman, of course, which brings me to these 2. I got Lego Batman 2 and Lego Batman 3, Beyond Gotham, and this one is pretty. This one's relatively new, right? Like I'm not sure when it came out, but it was not too long ago. So yeah, I got those 4 games plus this awesome thing. Da, 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 da. I got a Batman Arkham City Collector's Edition figure, complete in box. Look at the artwork on this thing. It's like awesome. Try not to get glare off it, but it comes with so many things in it. As well as just with this figure here. Let's see what I can do here. I'll open it up so I can show you quick. This slides off. The sides come down. Got the figure there. Pretty sweet. Doesn't look like it's been taken out of the package. I think the person who had this before took care of it, which is why I lucked out so hard. Comes with the Arkham City art book. There's a couple manuals here as well. A couple manuals. Great art book with concept drawings of the characters. And held within it is copy of Arkham City disc. And it also comes with a copy of the DC Universe original animated movie, Gotham Knight, which I've seen, and it is a pretty cool movie. You should check it out. And also there's some inserts here. Game add-on download for the DLC, but the person probably got this before. Anyways, I have the Game of the Year edition, but now I have this awesome collector's edition. And I got those, I got these 4 games, plus this collector's edition Arkham City for $40. Sweet deal. That alone goes for like $50, the collector's edition Batman. So I am super happy with that deal, and I'm super happy that I got a whole bunch of Atari games to add to my collection. And yeah, so that about wraps up this pickup video. Who knows what I'm going to have next time, how long it's going to be till the next video. So all I can say is, I got to put my stuff away here, try to find space for it. And what you want to do in the meantime is keep on rocking them games. Thanks for watching this episode of my video game pickups. If you want to see what else I'm up to, click the video at the top left to see my latest vlog, Between a Rock and a Hard Place. Or click the video at the bottom left to see the collaboration video Dear Nintendo that I was honored to be a part of. It's an open letter from gamers across YouTube to the company that revolutionized video gaming, Nintendo. Or check out my featured friend Kevin from Buried on Mars with his introduction to his new series on hack and slash games. What is a hack and slash game anyways, Kevin? And again, a special thanks to the Nesromancer for this rockin' tunage.
Run for your life! I'll cover you!